Hi guys, Sarah here with SarahleeCrochet&Fabrics. So I am back with another little tutorial. Let me first show you the yarn that I'm using. This is the Karen Big Cakes. This is weight 4, medium weight 4, and it is 603 yards, and the color is, what is this? Toffee Brickle. And this is how that looks like. I bought this yesterday from Michael's. It's $12.99 each, but it was buy one get one 50 off, and then I also have a 20% off of the one that I paid the regular price for. So it was 20% off $12.99, and then the second one was 50% off the $12.99. So yeah, it came up to like 17 bucks with taxes in my state. So I made this hat because I have a lovely sweater I made last year with this yarn, and I just located it yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I still have this sweater, I forgot about it. So I wanted to make a hat, so I first made a hat, and then today I said, well, why don't I make some fingerless gloves to go with it? So that's what I'm making right now, and I figure you guys might want to join me. So this is the first one I made. Get my hand in here, and it's the real simple pattern, no extra dazzles or anything like that. You can alter it whatever way you want to. You can put jewelry on it, you can put really cute buttons on it. I have a resin. I have a resin button maker, so I can usually make cute buttons to match anything. I may do that later on, but this is what we'll be making. I already made one hand, so let me go ahead and make the next. And again, guys, I am new at recording my work, so bear with me. All right, so the first thing we will do is 12 chains and then 1, so total of 13 chains, and I am using a 4mm crochet hook. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, so in the first chain from the hook we will do a single crochet, and then we will do 11 more of those, totaling 12 single crochets in this row. I hope everyone's doing good today. It's pretty early where I am. I already got up this morning and tried to separate my winter wear from my summer wear, which turns out to be more work than I anticipated, and I certainly did not finish. So, but instead I did decide to come on here and make myself some fingerless gloves. You know, priorities. So this is what I have, the first row. Okay, let me just slide this right here. So this is what we're making, and we're making like a stretch part for this. So what we'll do, after we chain the one at the end, we'll go right into, there's the chain right there that we just did, right into the next one. We're going in the back loop only. There's a front loop right there, and then there's a second loop. We're going into that back loop and doing a total of 12 single crochets. Okay, so that was 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 oops 11 and 12. Okay, and then you want to chain 1, and I'm going to do one more row with you, but what you'll do a total of 26 of these. Okay, so let me, already did the chain 1, going in the back loop only. 1 2 3 4 5 6 Getting 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so this is what we have so far. You will continue this until you complete a total of 26 rows, and I'll be back when I reach that point as well. Okay guys, we are back. We have completed 26 rows, so I just measure it around my wrist. I like it a little snug because it will stretch a little bit, so I do like it to be a little bit snug at first, but you can certainly create more if you have a larger wrist, or less if you have a smaller wrist. I will say the directions for the ruffle hats is on my YouTube page. You can go ahead and click the link in there. If I'm putting this on TikTok, the link for this will be in my YouTube page to go ahead and follow the directions. Okay, so I didn't do, after this row, I did not do a chain one. I'm just moving into connecting it. So I'm putting these two together. Grab that there, it's not cooperating. And I'm going into the first loop on this side that's facing me, and then going into the back loop for the other side, and then I'm pulling that through and then doing a single crochet. So first loop, and just doing that all the way across. Try to make sure it matches the best way you can. No worries. And honestly, if you want to grab both loops, if it's easier, then just do it. It's really not that big of a deal. I just prefer it that way for me. Okay, so just to show you how it looks like, it kind of all blends in, so that you don't necessarily see, you know, that it was a joined loop. Okay. All right, so you go ahead and do a chain one. And so now I am going to do 30 single crochets all the way around. I'm going to try to make 30 fit. Sometimes if you're one short or something, I will show you what you can do. So because these are not defined stitches to put them in, so you kind of got to wing these a little bit. So I'll go ahead and do the chain one, and then put a single crochet right there. That's one, that's 2, 3, and I'm doing like on top of the little bump here, 4, and then in the middle, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I am just doing my single crochet over the straggler. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 29, and then about 30. And then you just go ahead and slip stitch on top of the first one. Let me just make sure I got 30 because I really want these to, the foundation to be correct. Okay, All right, so at this point we will go ahead and chain one, and then we will be doing half double crochets all the way around. I'll do the first row with you, but it will be a repeat row until our next adjustment. So go ahead and chain one and then do a half double crochet in the same stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, and 30. And so right there was the chain one, and then the next stitch will be where we attach it. That'll be the top of the first. All right, so what we will do, I always want to refer back, because every now and then when you create something with maybe a different yarn, you may have to change the count. So first, I always have my trusty notebook whenever I create a project to state whatever changes I made, so that especially when I'm making a pair of items. So what we're doing is 3 more rows of this half double crochet. So you would just go ahead and do the same, chain one, half double crochet in the same stitch, and then a half double crochet all the way around, making 30 half double crochets. And we want to do that a total of 4 times, and I'll be back once I complete my 4 and we can move on to the little thumb hole here and proceed. All right, so we have the 4 rows done. All right, and what we'll do is chain one, and we are going to continue with half double crochets all the way for 25 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And of course we have 5 stitches right here in between, which was, and then what we'll do is chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we will be joining that right in on top of this first stitch. So that will be our thumb hole right there, and then we're chaining 1 and then going around again with half double crochet, and I'll do this with you guys up until we reach that chain space. So just keep going. Yeah, I love making these. Like I said, you can really do some cute stuff with this. You can put little blinged out buttons on this. You can make cute little crochet flowers and attach it to the little wrist area, or even any part of it really that you feel comfortable with. You can, what else can you do? Let me know what you can add to this, because sometimes when you create a simple project, even like a real basic hat, you can really jazz it up by adding, you know, some additional bling to it. So let me know what you would do to personalize it. All right, so now we are here to this space. We will go ahead and do 5 half double crochets right in the middle of 3, 4, and 5, right in the middle of there, and then you'll just connect it to the top with the slip stitch. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And so now what we'll do is that we will crochet 4 rows of half double crochets, and I will be back once we get to that area to finish out. Hang in there, guys, we're almost done. All right, guys, looks like we are just about done. So we have created, make sure everything matches here. We just finished up our last row of half double crochets. We are going to slip stitch in the first stitch, and then from this point we will just slip stitch in every stitch to finish and secure it. Just do that all the way around. I did grab my bag, well, one of my bags of buttons, just to give you guys an idea. I do need to start using my buttons though, but I don't know what it is sometimes about buttons. I kind of prefer to hoard them than actually use them. I need to start though. Almost done, all the way around. Okay, last one there, chain 1. I am going to cut that off, pull on that, and we have just one single. Usually I go on the inside and just start passing that through a few stitches. It's random, I don't really do anything specific, I just pass them through a few. Then cut them off. Alright, so this is what we have. 2 very cute fingerless gloves. And then I also have here my collection of some of my buttons that you could certainly, let me put one of these, let me put this one on. I love that they're 2 different colors because of how the yarn is. I wasn't going to try to match them up. I like the mix match. But you can certainly put a button there. You can put buttons there. This is a coconut husk, a coconut shell button. We have like just a super bling. You got it there. What else? We have sort of the vintagey look button there. This is more like a, I don't know, copper pewter, not sure. We have this beautiful blue one that's kind of cute. And I think these I got from Michael's. Yeah, I use them as buttons, but you can also use them as jewelry, to make jewelry. So, but I like to use them as buttons. Look at that one. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. I forgot about these. I'm actually going to make earrings out of these. They're like a little bow. Really cute, huh? I think I got these at Hobby Lobby clearance maybe. But yeah, that'll make a super cute holiday earring. And let me see if I have anything different in here. Ooh, this is a cute one. Look at that. I've used this one quite a bit on other projects. Let's see if anything different is in here. I must have all of my my resin buttons in another area, but this is kind of how they shape. You can do hearts, rounds, and you can put whatever you like in it. And then this is another resin button, little itty bitty button there. You can certainly do a wood if you're more into wood. Look at this big one. And here's another round one. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with these. Let me go ahead and slide both of these on and pull all this stuff aside. So I now have a full-blown set. I have the hat right here. I will take a picture of the sweater. So we have the hat, we have the fingerless gloves, and then I have a sweater to match. So I like the fingerless gloves because I run hot all the time. So unless it's like really cold, I prefer to have something that have a lot of air going through it. But these are perfect. You can certainly even work. I used to make this for a lady at work. She always wanted them really tight because she wanted them to hold on to her wrist. You can wear these and tuck in hand warmers if you have wrist issues and you kind of want a heat source on it. So you can just stick those hand warmers in there. What are they called? I forgot. Hot hands. Yeah, you can stick the hot hands hand warmers in there to kind of be like a compression sort of thing with heat. So yeah, this is what I have. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.